Hello, beautiful Leos. Welcome to your reading. If you're new here, I am Divine Light and I'm so happy you have joined me here today. In this reading, we will dive into the urgent messages that you need to hear at this moment. We will pull some inspiration from the autumn equinox during this timeline, what's actually equalizing, getting into balance in your life, what are the harvests that you're going to collect, and what are the things that you're going to feel gratitude for, and also the intentions that you're setting at this moment that are going to start manifesting in the next season. And we're going to start out with a coffee cup, then move on to tarot. And by the way, if you are enjoying these readings and would like to support the channel, you can go ahead and hit subscribe. It's the best way and a free way to support the channel. Give some love. Go ahead and join us. And we will start right away with the coffee cup. By the way, I would like to remind you also, if you would like a private reading from me, now I have an email address in the description box. Send me an email. I respond right away as soon as possible. What I see here is there's a highway opening outside of your comfort zone, but not too far-fetched. Okay, it's like right here. You need to take one step outside of your comfort zone. This can be, maybe I'm going to give an example of, maybe you're a designer, you design only clothing, but this might require you to maybe just start designing a little bit textile or like a print design. Or maybe you are actually working in finance, but you have like, I don't really know the categories, but maybe you're in a certain category, but you need to just step outside to another category just a tiny bit. You don't have to switch 100%, but it just requires 10% switch here. This is going to take you outside an area that you don't 100% know, but you have some sort of a knowledge. But this is actually creating, you see in your heart, we have here a path going down, going upwards, going another time again, and then traveling around. There are many pathways that you need to travel if you stay in your comfort zone in order to get what you're desiring. But when you step outside of the comfort zone, you're actually going to have a short path and a highway to your heart's desire, okay? And that's why I feel like this is something urgent that you need to consider right now. Instead of maybe putting a lot of energy into the comfort zone and get things in the hardest way possible, maybe you can just go ahead and explore an area outside of yourself and get to where you want to go faster, okay? And another thing I see here is a flower bouquet in your heart space, and I see a V, a victory, right next to it. There is a masculine character right there. Another thing with the masculine character, the V can be their first name or the last name. Victor, I'm thinking another name, but I couldn't find male name. It doesn't have to be initials, maybe their last name. And so it seems like here this person is coming forward. They are going to achieve something, and their achievement is you're going to benefit from their achievement because they're coming with a flower bouquet. This can be a partner you have at this moment or a family member. They might get an upgrade in their life, and that's going to affect you because this person can be someone who likes to share the blessings with you, okay? And the flower bouquet can be representative of something emotionally fulfilling initially, but on the other hand, it is a material thing. It's a gift. It's something that we can hold, we can touch, we can smell. And so the pleasure is not only going to be spiritual, there's a spiritual experience that you're having, that sensational experience, and also physical, I feel here. Another thing I see here in your cup is there are 3 pathways in front of you. This can be the moment of making a decision. Like I said, there's a highway outside of you, but maybe you can pursue 2 different things at the same time. The thing is, though, that might require you to pick another pathway in the close your sense, whatever is inside of your comfort zone. And the first pathways, I see there are 2, maybe even people butting heads together. There might be some competition happening at work, maybe in life, maybe you're competing or butting heads with a relative here, maybe a sibling. It seems like maybe you're trying to work together something with this person, but they're actually standing against you, okay? They're just standing on your pathway. Another thing that I'm feeling, maybe you are building a business at this time. You're building something at your home. You're asking for a siblings or a relative or a neighbor's help, and this person keeps showing up in a way that are stopping what you're doing, first of all, and blocking the pathway. And it seems like you are butting head, but this is not really in the sense of fighting together. They might be occupying you with different things, gossiping about other people and lowering your energy. It seems like you're getting lost in the, you see the pathways are getting lost, like the lines are getting blurred, and maybe they're draining too much of your energy. This might require you to draw some boundaries and maybe draw a line on the sand and tell them, like, okay, if you're coming for help, maybe this is someone you're paying for them to help you. You need to let them know that, like, when there's work, it's work. They need to focus on the subject matter, and then afterwards on the break, maybe you can have fun or you can gossip about things. And this is going to actually, I see a star showing up here. Stars, wish fulfillment. Maybe even focus the energy into a certain direction that will help you achieve the success that you want. I see that there's a baby crying right here. I don't know if you can see. And there's an elephant, the silhouette of an elephant. The baby can be inner child of this person, because this person might be someone who really wants attention all the time, and that's why maybe they're not getting anything done. I feel like this can even be someone at work slacking all the time. Maybe you hire this person as an assistant, but they keep like messing things up, maybe forgetting things. But I feel this energy that you are going to put them back on track. You're not going to, like, Leo, you're the leader, basically. You are the lion, you're the leader, you're the king and the queen of the jungle. So if someone needs direction, that you need to give it to them. They might not really like it initially, but the elephant indicates progress and stable progress for the long term. You're going to, even like the air actually gets cleared out, so you're going to have progress in the situation when you do put that, lay those ground rules. I see here there's a wolf, the smiling wolf, and there's also another elephant I see, and on top of the elephant I see a roof right here. Roof can be a new home. Wolf pack represents families. Maybe you have a chosen family or a bloodline family, someone like showing up here to support you. The elephant is growing. The elephant that is showing up here is growing and becoming bigger. Elephant can be symbolizing your hard work. Maybe you have a lot of experience. You have been working really long, really hard. And it seems like this elephant is going to start to pay. This can be maybe if you're going through a timeline that you're planning to retire, and when you look at your outcome here, the elephant can be showing like how much you're going to get out of it. Okay, it seems like it might be something big. That's why you have the roof above your head. The roof can represent here a shelter, a new home, even maybe all that experience, because this is a big roof, is going to guide you towards a bigger and better paying job. But the thing is, a wolf coming forward can be someone who has a creative idea, who has a solid idea that you can use at this moment. So there's a conversation happening, and the wolf, you can see if this person is that by looking at them and how they're approaching you, because this person is very optimistic. They're smiling and they are looking things from a positive perspective and interpreting things in a positive way. So if the person coming forward, maybe a family member coming ahead, and they're all pessimistic and not seeing the things in a brighter way and also bringing your energy down, that's not that person. Okay? Become aware, differentiate. What happens is, I feel like after the conversation, you're getting inspired, and there's a wand in your hand. Wand is your tool. Staffs are actually the tool of the fire signs. So this is your magic wand. You are going to maybe take action towards this desire. Okay. I see there's someone sitting on the desk waiting for you. This can be applying for a loan. If this roof can be a new job that you're going to be going after, or start to talk to a recruiter, someone who's an authority in what they're doing. I see that they're sitting on the table. You're on the above them, so maybe you have like a higher access to this person. Higher access can indicate maybe you're finding them. They're not aware of you, but you're aware of them. they are maybe working for you, or maybe they are working for someone that you know, that maybe you're going to go with a referral to this person, okay? And it seems like they're working with a lot of other people here. They have a crowd surrounding them. However, behind there is a candle lighting. It looks like letter I as well. I in the sense of like I am. You are going to be their center of attention when you show up. There's a legal paper here too. You might be signing a small contract with this person in order to do business with them, okay? Another thing I see in your heart space, there is a hill. Now I see the flower bouquet upside down, kind of like a person there. It looks like Grinch. Like I said, there might be a Grinch also. Not only a wolf that is smiling and supporting. There might be a Grinch also on the background. Maybe trying to bring your energy down, but I feel like this person doesn't really have negative intentions. This is overall their nature, so that's why you might have hard time to differentiate the optimism with someone who keeps saying that I am truthful. Okay, sometimes truth, like if you're speaking it in a cruel way, if it's not tactful, it's not really intended in a good way. Okay, so this person can be hiding behind that excuse that I'm truthful, I'm speaking the truth. If it's not tactful, it's cruel. It's cruelty. Okay? So I feel like here, like the Grinch faces tell me like they might have this kind of cruel tendencies. But the thing is though, you see that you're building a massive wall between you and this person. As soon as you do, you can see there's a fish actually appearing there. Fish symbolizes material satisfaction. So this can be a person maybe, I'm thinking for some of you, this is actually someone you are talking to that they don't really have any material ideas, but the thing is they're always like negatively speaking negatively. They're actually pressing down your flourishing ideas. Another for some of you is this can be someone asking money from you all the time, so you cannot talk anything around them, because as soon as you say, oh, I'm doing good, I received this, they're like, oh, give that to me. Okay, so it's like a selfish, they're coming from a selfish space. It's not even like they don't really have negative intentions, but there may be the internal mirror. They don't really have like the empathy, the ability to empathize with you. So I feel like you're drawing a line to them and not allowing them into your space. Another thing I see here, there's a bee holding like a tail of a whale, and then there's another one here. You see there, it kind of looks like two keys actually clicking on each other. For some of you, this can be love, okay? So that's why I've said urgent message. Like there's someone maybe urgently, you need to draw a line because draining your energy, and there's like a conversation that you need to have with someone and get a referral, talk to this person. The second thing is, the third thing I see here urgently, you have the half of something and another person has the half of the information. This can be about love, but the soulmate, belief of soulmates, they're completing each other like those necklaces. I don't feel like that's the truth of the soulmate energy. Soulmates are not really completing each other. Soulmates are mates to our souls. So this can be a person, I feel like that's why this is not really soulmate energy. This can be like bringing two pieces of something together that you guys need each other. So I felt like it might be love initially, but love can be the energy connecting you two together. But maybe you have a piece of something, a document, and the other person has a piece of that document. Maybe you have a piece of one jewelry and the other person has the other part of jewelry. So it can be like a family matter happening here. And you guys are bringing that together and creating this beautiful orb of light, orb of energy that is going to really, I see that you're showing up as a bee, and that is going to raise you higher on a higher position. Okay, can be material something too. Okay, let's dive into your saucer now. If you have a specific question, a desire, an intention, hold it in your mind. See the snake here, rattlesnake, and there are two of the snakes actually eating each other. A snake usually indicates shedding the old skin, rebirth, and like starting anew. I see there's like something in your outside of your comfort zone forming for you that you can, your desire is going to happen really fast and cross through that circle. this pathway, the highway, that you're going to hop on there. Okay, you like it or not, something, maybe circumstances are going to push you that way, even though you're resistant to it. The thing though, when you get on there, maybe immediately you're going to realize, oh, this is an easier way to take care of things. Okay. Another thing I mentioned here, two snakes eating each other. This is like the Ouroboros, something, it has a name, it's a symbol, the snake eating its own tail. It represents the cycle of life. Some things are actually repeating itself. So be aware if you're seeing a repeating pattern in your life that the things are going to go the same way. So you can be cautious with that. Another thing is, just come to me. This can be two snakes actually eating each other, basically. I see number 3 right here, a swan appearing. This can be two people. Swans mate for life. So there is a commitment coming to you. This can be a job offer. This can be a relationship offer coming to you. And two snakes eating each other. I feel like this can be people from your past, friends, or the people that you worked in a certain company. They're being so discriminating against you. It seems like these two snakes are going to eat each other. They're going to take care of each other if you step aside and follow your heart's desire, what you want to manifest, and focus on that solely rather than focusing on their negative energy. I see the Ankh right here. Ankh is a creative tool that we see the Emperor actually carries the Ankh. So this can be a tool that you're going to receive, a key that is going to unlock some doors, or maybe overall your creative ideas are going to start manifesting themselves in the world, or you're going to start getting resources to pursue these creative ideas of yours. I'm going to dive into the tarot now. We're going to look into what have you planted that will be ready to harvest this season first. Okay, guys. I see like in your reading this season, maybe you have been dealing with like negative energies, negative people for so long, maybe during the summer that you dealt with these people, or if you're in the southern hemisphere, maybe during the winter you dealt with these people. Now this cycle with this equinox energy, you are resetting completely. It's like cleaning the slate, wiping up the board. And what happens is when you wipe up the board clean, they're all going to disappear here. Okay, there's going to be a total reset. And like I said, the snakes eating each other, they're going to take care of themselves. Let's get to what have you planted now. We have King of Pentacles energy, extreme stability here. King of Pentacles can also be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone stable coming into your life. But it seems like here you really have been working hard on in the project in your hand, or mentally you're actually analyzing, thinking through, planning on the subject in your hand. And now it's time to collect that harvest. And I feel for some of you, because the King of Pentacles is the material energy, this is something material that you're going to get eventually out of the situation. And what can you do now to ensure your most bountiful harvest? Ask for help, guys. Ask for help. Because it seems like here you are a very strong authority already. Okay, King of Pentacles is an authority figure, powerful. He helps others. Like he doesn't usually ask for help. However, 10 of Wands is telling me that you're carrying the whole weight of the world on your shoulders, on your back. This can be at work. This can be at home. And it seems like those members of the family or the workspace, if you don't ask for them, they're not going to help. They're not going to show up for you. And what's going to happen is, yes, you're going to complete the cycle, complete the mission in front of you. However, at the end of the day, you're going to be so tired that you're not going to be able to enjoy this outcome. So it is okay to ask for help. And if the person that you're asking for help, like I told you, you have a wolf smiling, you have another one, a person being pessimistic and crying. So if you're asking the help from the crying one, they're not going to show up for you because they're just not seeing the future in a better way, that this is going to become accomplished. But they don't see that as an accomplishment. They see it as a chore. So ask the help from the person that is going to be there for you in a positive way and supporting you, okay? Let's get to what changes you should be preparing for. 6 of Pentacles is the energy of receiving, guys. And you see the giraffes right here. I saw the elephants, 2 elephants, a small one, a big one in your cup. And it seems like the 2 of them are going to actually come forward. This can be receiving divine help. And the divine help can show up in the material sense as well. And we have two giraffes here. Giraffes actually indicate seeing the big picture, being the big picture. So seems like here there's going to be an upgrade coming forward. There's a help coming forward in your financials, and get ready and prepared for that. This means that, like, if you have certain things that are bothering you, maybe you have a debt that you need to pay and you're dreading, you don't want to look at it, you don't want to see how much you paid, how much they're charging the interest. This is basically telling you, just look at this big picture, see the big picture. So when the help comes forward, you will know everything about it, okay? This can be health situation, this can be a relationship situation. Maybe you keep ignoring the red flags of a person. It seems like the divine help is coming. Maybe someone's suitable with you, for you, someone's compatible with you showing up. So when you look at it objectively and start to see, okay, and also subjectively, this is what I don't like about the situation, I would prefer it to be this way, then you're going to be able to demand that. Okay, you're going to be very specific when you're demanding your desires. And it seems like that's going to be also coming forward in the sense that will be satisfying for you. What must you shed in order to preserve your energy? Seven of Pentacles is doubt. If you have a doubt that the path is not open, the help is not coming, this is basically telling you shed that doubt, because everything is working out for your highest good. Everything is aligning to, like, with your mindset, with your thinking. So Seven of Pentacles, you maybe planted some seeds, you have a heart's desire, but now nothing looks like it's moving. But in the quantum realm, that the thought realm, the things, the particles, everything, all that stuff, if you're looking, oh, 12 cups, love coming forward too. Okay, let's keep them. So some things are moving forward, moving in the direction of your desires. So that's why shed the doubt. Don't doubt yourself. Don't doubt if you're worthy of it or if it's coming your way. They're all on their way, and in the due time, they're going to show up. And when I said that, for some of you, there's like a very compatible, beautiful relationship. Two of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles, King of Pentacles, aligned partnership. For some of you, that's what's showing up here. Okay, do not doubt your progress. How can you connect further this season? Six of Swords. Walk away from the drama, the choppy waters, the people that are draining you, the situations that are pulling too much energy from you. If you keep overthinking, whatever your mind focuses on, you bring that into your reality. Six of Swords indicating of, like, from choppy waters to the calmer shores, from stressful people, environments, mindsets to calmer and clear waters. Okay, so that is going to help you connect further this season. And also, if you have any other intentions for this season that manifest, if you can clear your mind, you can really see how you can receive those blessings as well. Let's get the clarifiers. What have you planted? Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. If this is a partnership, this is going to be a perfect partnership. If this is romance, this is going to be a perfect romance that you're going to really feel. Pentacles energy is material satisfaction. So if your love language is gift giving, this is a material thing, it's going to be there. Even the physical touch is something material, even though we consider it as something romantic and sensual. It is a physical thing. Physical touch is on the name of it. So it is a material thing also manifesting, not only the things that we cannot see, like the words of affirmation. Okay. They come inside of our ears, they stay in our brain. This is not something that we can really hold on to. But I feel like here, this is going to be something, there's going to be an aspect of it you can hold on to it as well. That's why I don't want to limit it to love, but it can be love, also material satisfaction. What can you do now to ensure your most bountiful harvest? Ask for help. It seems like here, you're feeling like you're limited. You cannot really ask for help. You don't have anyone to help you. But the thing is, your eyes are tied and you are standing here. You don't see the swords are not really holding you down. Like, you can walk around them, you can walk past them. But because your eyes are like really focused on the negative aspect of it, or work being too hard, you're not seeing that you're free to go, you're free to ask, and that will be given, that you will receive the help, okay? And the help is going to grow your harvest and also get your bountiful harvest. You can like maybe even hire someone. You're going to have like that extra income, extra thing to hire someone to help you. What changes should you be preparing for? Receiving help. We have Ten of Swords here. Ten of Swords indicates an ending. We don't see his fingers, but in the original tarot, his fingers are making a peace sign. This can be something that you have been dreading for so long that maybe you try to keep this alive. For some of you, I told you, this can be a partnership that you're trying to keep alive, but there's something better for you showing up here. So you're seeing the horizon is clear. So one thing might be coming to an end, and this can be a dramatic end that you have been avoiding, but that's the end. That's the end result. So you can receive what you're worthy of, what you're deserving of. This can be even a decision making, ending something mentally. Maybe you have broken up with someone years ago, but you keep thinking about how bad they treated you, how bad that relationship was, and you don't want anything else like that in your life again. So you're rejecting everything comes your way, and mentally maybe you're just ending that cycle and telling, you know what, this time it's going to be different. And there we have an equal exchange, something that is going to really help you appreciate coming forward, okay? What must you shed in order to preserve your energy? 7, 7. 7 is knowledge. Actually, it is a positive number. However, I feel like here, there is a certain outcome you kept getting out of your endeavors. And like the relationship here, maybe you have been encountering with the same type of people, same type of bosses that are actually negative. However, that knowledge has to change now. This is a different timeline. This is a different timeline for the whole entire world. It is changing, okay? And 7 of Pentacles is doubt. 7 of Swords is tactics, okay? Maybe you were trying different tactics, or you were trying the same tactics on something. But it seems like here, it's time to change that. It's time to look at the big picture from a different perspective. And when you shed that knowledge that you have, the belief that you have about certain thing, and you turn it around, this is going to help you preserve more energy to your desires and use it for your own heart's desire in a sense, okay? How can you connect further? Walk away and make a decision to walk away. You might have a doubt here. If I stay, I'm going to have benefits in here. I always give the examples of relationships because that's like, I give examples from my own lifestyle. And in the past, I had a relationship and I was thinking, I spent 3 years into this relationship. Maybe I should stay, even though I wasn't satisfied. I wasn't happy. I was feeling insecure all the time. And the person's behavior actually like fueling that, even though I was like, it wasn't his actions that was causing me to feel that way, but the way he was acting, it was, I had the insecurity and it was fueling that and making me feel like inferior, and that feeling that inferior, not the inferior, but the something complex, imposter complex. Even though I was accomplishing things, I wasn't. So the decision was there, but I had to be pushed to the corner to actually make that decision. The answer was right in the open. Everybody can see it. I was the one closing my eyes and not seeing the decision that I need to make. So it seems like here, when you make that decision, that is actually going to carry you to a much more peaceful place in life, okay? As a person, as a relationship, or in a workplace, work environment, maybe you're actually taking too much from someone. Your decision is to draw the boundaries and say no to the things that are not your responsibility. Or maybe in a relationship, you are ignoring all the red flags. It's about seeing them now. But first, it requires to make the decision to see it, okay? Let's get to your oracle now. Your question for this oracle is, what should you cultivate more of to resolve if you have a specific problem, that one, or find a solution to it, or understand that problem? Why is it showing up, okay? Let's see. Connection. Connection is necessary in order to understand why this is happening. Or maybe this situation is showing up here in your life so you can create really heartfelt connections, okay? Authentic connections that you can be your true self and the other person do not reject it. Do not say, oh, I don't like that kind of attitude. Because if you're being loved, appreciated in a space, like I'm not talking about unethical behavior, but you're being true, your true self, being authentic, being vulnerable, that will be accepted and respected and appreciated when you form true connections here, okay? Let's see. We are one. This is the mantra of this card here. Sometimes you may feel as if there are entire deserts between you and others. Your east may as well be their west. However, there's no distance vast enough for the compass of being to fail at navigating. Your breath is proof of the direction exchange you have with the world around you. Exactly, we're sharing the same breath basically when we're in the same environments. This means that the pain you inflict upon another, you inflict upon yourself, and vice versa as well. Not only are you one with other living beings, but with nature itself, as you are nature yourself. Through your individual mark on the face of the earth may be fleeting, be mindful of what it contributes. We all affect each other, so let us treat one another with affection. All hearts beat in yours, and connection is your true compass. There's a practice here for you. Turn off your device and listen to the person you're having a conversation with. Focus on what they're saying, not on your opinions about what's being said. Reflect the content of their statements back to them to ensure you have accurately grasped it. Don't interrupt, but let them finish their thoughts before you offer your voice. If prompted, this is conscious communication. So it seems like here, be yourself, be vulnerable, create the connections, but also let other people be themselves as well, okay? Let's see your further guidance and affirmation for this reading. What can you use here? I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations, which we have like all the borders and the limitations showing up here. Seems like this is a timeline for you to expand into new areas, okay? New energies, new people, new friendships and partnerships. I reawaken my soul's desire to learn and grow beyond existing limitations. I love that. All right, that's all for today. I would like to thank you for joining me, and I wish you a magical day. Bye. Hey, beautiful. Make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel.